This is leaking. Something else right here is leaking. Also the shifter, I don't think it's supposed to do that. And I don't really know what to do. I guess I could Google it. I bought this BMW E36 for $1,800 and it's just been sitting here in my garage. Honestly, I don't know where to start on this project car and I'm kind of terrified of it. I have a feeling that once I start taking it apart, I'm never gonna know how to put it back together. If you've seen my earlier videos, you know this car has given me a headache. This is my 1994 BMW 325i convertible. That is a project that I want to learn from. And it's already taught me some things and I haven't even done much. It's taught me that I have no patience. I don't have that much money. So today, we're gonna talk about what is wrong with the car, what needs to be fixed, and the direction that I wanna go, and also what things I actually want to be able to do to this vehicle. So let's jump into it and figure out what is happening over there and where to start. Someone help me. Where do I begin? So I guess the best place to start is right here under the hood. And I don't know what I'm looking at. Well, I take that back. I do know that this is an M50 motor. I want to say 94 was the last year that they used this version. Don't quote me on that. If you can notice one thing that is an issue is the hood struts. I don't have any. Well, there is one on the ground over there, but that's because I just had to take it off because it wouldn't cooperate. That's the first thing. From just looking at the engine bay, honestly, I really don't know what needs to happen under here other than it needs to be clean. That housing needs to be painted. I did switch out the airbox for a, cold air intake. Now, if we were looking under the engine, there's a lot of leaking, I'm sure. This is leaking. Something else right here is leaking. I'm pretty sure all these suspension components are original to the car. I want to change out these back brakes. When the car's running, there's a horrible smell coming out of the exhaust. If I'm being completely honest, I haven't changed the oil since I first got this car in 2023. Have I driven it much? No. But it deserves to be changed, and I haven't done that yet. The rear suspension needs to be replaced. Don't even get me started on these door panels. The interior has seen better days, obviously. The convertible top, I don't know what's wrong with it. It doesn't really work. There's tons of different trim pieces that are missing or broken. All the lining of the trunk is in the back seat. And this is what the trunk looks like. My glove box has seen better days. I actually had to glue this back on. Wait a second. Huh. I didn't realize the light in there worked. Also, the shifter, I don't think it's supposed to do that. I had to replace the leather on the armrest because it was so deteriorated. It doesn't even match. There's a crack in the windshield. The paint on the bumper is starting to fade. I also just found this little rust spot earlier as well. There's also micro scratches and scratches all over the trunk lid. There's also some rust here on this corner where this jack point is. I'm scared it's gonna get to the jack point because, well, on the other side. This is the other side. And as you can see, it's bad. I know that these rot out. Luckily, this is the only one that has an issue right now. But this is one of the reasons that I haven't done much. Because I'm scared to jack this car up because of that failing. And I don't really know what to do. I guess I could Google it. The gasket on the door handles, both of them are starting to deteriorate. All this trim is cracked. So with all that said, I really need a plan. A plan before the plan. I need a plan how to not get lost. The not get lost plan. Don't judge my handwriting. So some ways to do that. I need to make sure to take pictures of everything. Take pictures of everything. Every part, every nut, every bolt that comes off this thing. Luckily, I did get some storage units to help with that. I think I might need more than just 2. But that way it'll keep me organized and I don't forget where certain things came from. So I can either reuse them or know what I need to buy new of if, for whatever reason, I need to buy a new part. Take my time. I have to take my time with this stuff. And I'm going to do a slash to that. Do your research ahead of time. So that way, when I do get into the thick of it, I'm not freaking out or panicking during the process, which in my case will send me on a tailwind. The last thing that I do want to add to the not get lost plan is accept feedback. Accept feedback from you all, anyone who's watching. So if you do see something that I'm doing wrong in these videos, or you have a better way or better method to do whatever I'm doing, please tell me. And I need to make sure to accept that. Whatever advice I can get would be very helpful on the journey to get this thing exactly how I want it and safe to drive down the road. Speaking of feedback, I'd like to give a shout out to the BMW E36 subreddit. That's a subreddit where people share their experiences, seek advice, or just show off their E36. I appreciate the feedback that I've gotten so far and the engagement that I've gotten from those guys. And I seek their help for anyone who has either shared the same experiences I'm about to have or they're working along on their own project as well. The big plan, again, do not judge my handwriting. I need to know where exactly to start. And I think I have that starting place figured out. And that is the hood struts. I actually have new hood struts right here. I think that's going to be the first thing that we do with the BMW is install these because I need the hood to be able to stay up safely while I attempt to work on it. Now, finding the second thing to do, that is a good question. It probably involves draining the fluids. You know, one thing I haven't even considered, what if we just ask AI? But does AI know what to do? Does AI know where to start? I have a project car and I don't really know where to start. What do I start with? What do I do first?
If you've got a project car and you're staring at it like, where the heck do I even begin? The first step's usually to figure out your end goal. Are you going for a full restoration, a daily driver with a little personality, or just something that runs without falling apart? Once you know that, the starting point's usually a bit of triage. Take a good look at the basics: engine, transmission, brakes, and any glaring issues that can make it unsafe or unworkable. In other words, start with what makes the car go and stop before you get too fancy. And hey, it's a project car, so expect a few surprises and maybe a little bit of colorful language along the way.
Yeah, I know that. I guess the answer I'm looking for is not ultimately just going to be given to me. And I just need to do it. I just need to start on something, which is what I'm about to do. So here's the hood strut. They come with two clips. One's already attached, and then there's this one that goes at the bottom. I've replaced these hood struts before, and it was a pain. I struggled then, and you're probably going to see me struggle again. But we're going to start with this side over here. I want to say it goes like so. All right, that clip is on. As you can see, I think I got it. It's just the last time I did this, these clips here, they don't work very well, and it will still slide out because these clips are what it's supposed to do to prevent it from sliding off at this rod here. But let's go take care of the other side and see what happens. See, I'm over on the other side and it's already sliding off, which means the clip is not doing its job, which is very frustrating. We're gonna put this one on. Now, as you'll see, we have this thing right here. So this is for the windshield wiper fluid. It's supposed to clip on to the actual hydraulic piece, whatever the fat part is here. And I hope it actually fits because it didn't fit on the other ones I bought. How helpful is this piece? Can anybody tell me that? Okay, so we do have a problem. Is this one right here? As you see, it keeps wanting to slide off. And I just noticed, I'm pretty sure that I definitely installed that one wrong. So I gotta get this side off. I got them installed. That thing is, yeah, but okay, look. I shouldn't be this sweaty and stuff just from these hood struts. I'm dying. I lost a clip down there in this crack. You see that red thing? That's my magnet. That's my magnet where I tried to get it out. And now that is lost and I can't get that out. So I had to use an old clip here at the bottom from that last hood strut I had. The only clip I had to bend it to hope it get it in this little slot. If you see, there's like a little divot in that little post. I don't know if that's gonna work because anytime you shut the hood and there's pressure applied, they like to slide out or slide off of these posts. Now, that little clip is supposed to catch that divot so that doesn't happen. You can see how this is gonna go. If anyone has any recommendations on some hood struts that actually work, that stay in place, let me know. I really don't wanna buy from BMW because they're really expensive. But at this point, if I have to keep buying these, do the factory ones work? But these at least are working for now. But watch, if I close this hood and these mess up, I spoke too soon. I was about to close the hood and look, this one's already doing it. And I just fixed this one. I don't understand. I got that clip out. Don't ask me how I did it. I also found a broken off head of another hood strut. That explains a lot. I'm about to shut this hood and I just hope that they stay in place. I zip tied this so it would stay on. Anyway, let's see. Oh, that one's making noises. Moment of truth. Ugh. It opened, but they're still sliding off. I mean, look at that. It's coming off. So is this one. So now, like, what do I do about that? This is not a face of defeat. This is just someone who's tired and out of shape. You know, the hood struts probably will fail again. But you know, it's okay, because they're working for now, and we're going to check it off the list. The list has to grow, because there is so much more to do. I just truly do not know where to start. I know I need to start where the mechanical stuff begins, but does that mean that I need to drain the oil and all the fluids and check all that and then start tearing the engine apart? Especially if I need to do the head gasket? I don't know if I mentioned that. The head gasket, I think there's a leak there somewhere. Is that where I start? Do I check that to see if that needs to happen? I know the power steering pump is blown. I know that has to be done, so that has to be added to the list. But really, where do I start? Help me. Thank you for watching. This is No Idea Automotive, where I have no idea where I'm doing. There's tons of things for me to learn, not just about my BMW here, but automotive industry and just automotive in general. Check out the past videos we've done. We went back and I did an update on my cousin's square body, so that's exciting. More updates to come on that, hopefully soon. We'll see. Cody knows what he's doing a lot more than I do, so it will probably go a lot smoother than this. And I have some other cars in my driveway to show off and talk about. But if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified on these journeys that I take. I'm trying to stick to one video a week, but I post shorts all the time if, you know, you're into short form content. And yeah, any feedback that you can give, please, I appreciate it. Anyway, in the meantime, learn what you don't know, and I'll see you in the next one.